Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series. And the question for today is, why is farm planning necessary, and brief the limitations of farm planning. So it is a kind of easy and straightforward question. In the first part of the question we have to mention why farm planning is necessary, and in the second part of the question we have to discuss the limitations. Okay, so this is the question, and this question was asked in this year's agriculture optional paper of UPSC Civil Services examination, that is in 2025. So let's see how we can approach the answer. So in the introduction part, you can simply define what farm planning is, and that would be enough. So let us define what is farm planning. So farm planning is the process of preparing a systematic and scientific plan. Process of preparing a systematic and and scientific plan for the efficient usage of farm resources, for the efficient usage, or you can say efficient use of farm resources to achieve maximum returns in a sustainable way. To achieve maximum returns in a sustainable way. So I hope you understand what farm planning is. So it is the process of preparing a systematic and scientific plan. So we have to prepare a systematic and scientific plan for the efficient use of farm resources. So here farm resources could be either land, labor, capital, land, labor, capital, inputs, farm inputs such as fertilizers, seeds, all these things. So efficient usage of farm resources to achieve maximum returns in a sustainable way. So this is how you can simply define farm planning. Now let's directly move to the body part, that is why farm planning is necessary. So farm planning is necessary due to the following reasons. So you can mention here 7-8 reasons, that would be enough. So first would be that it enhances the resource use efficiency, or you can mention that optimum use of resources. Through farm planning we can do optimum use of resources or optimum resource use. Okay, for example, we are investing in land, labor, capital, machinery, inputs, all these things. So we will do optimum use of all those things, and instead of underutilizing them or overutilizing them, so there would be optimum resource use. Secondly, it would lead to profit maximization. Farmers, through proper planning, farmers are able to choose the good amount of crops, choose the enterprises which will give the best returns to them. Next, it will reduce risk reduction. Okay, we will try to, in our farm planning, we will diversify our plans. Okay, diversify the enterprises so that the risk is reduced. You have also uh, read about the contingency planning. That is, a alternate plan is prepared if some kind of unhappenings or some kind of disasters or problems happen. So risk reduction is a kind of feature of farm planning. Sustainability, obviously our farm planning, our agriculture should be sustainable. Okay, in sustainability means here that our soil fertility should be enhanced. Okay, our water use efficiency should be great. We should use eco-friendly practices. So sustainability is one thing. Proper decision making. Okay, a good farm planning help us to make a proper decision in every circumstances, either good or bad. Okay, it kind of provides a roadmap where we know how to use our resources, and we can reduce uncertainty in farm operations. So decision making is another feature. Next, credit and investment support. Credit and investment support. So a good farm plan also take cares of the credit that from where the capital is coming, from where the investment is coming, and how to utilize that investment. So that is another thing. Next, labor and time management. Okay, our labor and time management is proper. It helps us to distribute labor throughout the year, and we kind also avoid the peak season bottlenecks. Okay, when there is peak season, the availability is low, we will also kind of manage all those things through proper use of our resources. The farm plans should be also government and policy aligned. Government and policy alignment. For example, suppose government is giving good price in MSP to a certain crops, so our farms would consider that crops to be grown. Okay, so government and policy alignment is also there. So these are the some of the important features of farm planning which you should know. So I hope you understand what farm planning is and what are the why farm planning is necessary. Now, if you look at the second part of the question, it is asking us about the limitations of farm planning. So we will see what are the limitations of farm planning. Limitations. So first of all, obviously, especially in India, you see this all is a major limitation in farm planning, that is uncertainty of natural factors. Uncertainty of natural factors. Okay, because in India you will see the farmers are hugely dependent on monsoon, so it is uncertain. Okay, and there is also problems of floods, problems of droughts, all these things, problems of pest and disease outbreaks. So all these things are kind of uncertain, which acts as a limitation in farm planning. Next, in India, this is also can be very highly a huge limitation in Indian farms, that is small and fragmented land holdings. Small and fragmented holdings. So suppose you are planning to use machinery, but what happens? These small and fragmented land holdings will kind of act as a limitation to be used to use machinery. Suppose you are have to use big tractors and our field is small, so it kind of acts as a hindrance in the use. So small and fragmented holdings is also a major limitation. Next, financial constraints. In India, we only see that 86% of the farmers are small and marginal. So, and they are not that much financially equipped to use proper amount of resources, proper amount of proper amount of labor, proper amount of machinery. So all these things are not available due to the lack of capital. So financial constraints is a major problem. Next, you can also mention about inadequate data. Inadequate Inadequate data. Data is not adequate in India, especially literacy among the farmers is also a major problem. They are not able to avail the data. We talk about market information, we talk about market intelligence, but all these things are not available to farmers, which acts as a hindrance in planning. So this is also a major problem. Next, you can also mention about price instability. Price instability. There is a huge fluctuations in price, especially in agriculture. Okay, we will see that sometimes the same tomato is rupees 100 per kg, and after some time we will find that same tomato rupees 20 per kg. So this price instability, no one knows when the price is going up, price is going down, so demand is changing kind of very fast. So all these things can add as a problem. Okay, next, labor scarcity, especially due to migration. Okay, we will see that migration pattern from villages to urban areas are kind of creating problem of labor scarcity in the villages, which is affecting farm executing farm plans. So that is also a major problem. Socio-cultural factors, you can also mention. Sociocultural factors. So farmers may resist shifting from traditional cropping patterns to due to customs, food needs, or risk aversions. So many times, what happens? There are various customs associated with various religions and all these things. For example, tobacco cultivation. Many farmers do not kind of go for tobacco cultivation when it is highly profitable, also because it is their kind of religion. Their morals don't permit it. So kind of there are very socio-cultural factors also which resist the farmer from shifting to kind of good farm plans which could give them good income. There is also policy uncertainty. Okay, there is policy and uncertainty. Example, uncertainties in government procurement, uncertainty in MSP, subsidy policy. All these things are kind of uncertain. Okay, they are very various time they are politically motivated. So all these things affects farmers also. So suppose you are planning for something government has promised, but the government has changed due to elections, and you are not getting those things. The availability of those things are not there now. So kind of policy and uncertainty is highly there, especially in Indian farms. So these are the some of the limitations which you can mention in your answers. So I hope you understand the board part of the questions. You understand what is farm planning. You understand why farm planning is necessary, and you also understand the limitations of farm planning. Now, in conclusion, you can mention that. In conclusion, you can mention that farm planning is necessary to optimize resource use, maximize returns, and reduce risk. So all these limitations needs to be tackled well through proper policies, through proper extension of farmers, and through proper education of farmers, so that they can deal with the changing or limitations of the farm, and their plan is at the kind of good. Uh, their plan is for their good. Okay, so this is how you can conclude your answer. So I hope you understand all the parts of the question, and you will be able to now write a good answer of this question. So that is all for today. If you like it, please press the like button. Please do share and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis. And if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.